Here's the meat. Hi, Cheryl. How are you, honey? Hi, honey. Can you hear me? Well, honey, I have been hurting so bad, but I decided I'd come upstairs, and I got up the stairs. And so I decided that I would do some tags and challenge. And I'm way behind. So waiting for storms. We had them last night. Even had a little snow. So it was cold when I got up here. I got a heater going, so it's a little better. That's not fun. Georgia's getting it now. Did it go south of us instead of north? They were talking about it going north. I didn't even know if anybody would come on. I just turned the computer on, and I thought I would do a tag, or just do a video, and then I thought I would just go ahead and turn it on and see if anybody come on. Well, I hope I'm not. I've buffered a lot, but we'll just have to wait and see. Am I buffering? Here and there. Well, hopefully it'll go away. I'm hoping it goes away. It might not, but you know, I just thought we'd try it and see. Okay, honey, that's fine. Hello, whoever's left out there. If you're hello, hello, hello. Just thought I'd come on and make some tags. I haven't felt good, and I didn't think I was going to come on today. So this was a surprise to me too. Just thought I'd give it a whirl. I think it's easier than making a video because Tom comes up and talks to me sometimes when I'm in the middle of things. And you can't, I don't have any way to edit them out of a video, and I don't care if they're in live stream. I just, so right now I'm doing tags for Spanky's challenge. And I'm way behind. Hi, Kathleen. Honey, I hope so too. It's been rough. Um, I have cramps so bad that I have just sat and cried. And I was sitting downstairs hurting, and I thought I'm going to go up and see if doing a little something. And it was hard to get up here, but I thought I'd come up and see if doing a little something didn't make me feel a little better, and take my mind off of it, and maybe stop some of the cramping. Um, Having money, it's just been tough. So I didn't know if anybody would come on or not. I was going to do a video, and then I thought, well, it's easier to do a live stream than I just thought I'd turn it on and see if anybody come in or not. And if not, I'll have a video, and I can put it to music or whatever. Then I'm making tags for Spanky's crafting challenge. And I just sewed up a bunch of them. They're laying over here drying. And of course, I just used whatever I've got. This was a political ad that came through. I save all of my heavier paper to use. And so out of several of them laying over here drying, I'm not that far behind, but I thought I'd go ahead and just sew up some while I was doing it. And I just put some texture paste. Actually, I used drywall paste on this. I found some here, and I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and use that. Got some blue paint out to paint this bird once it dries. And we're going to put some blue and some bright colors on these flowers and brighten this one up. It's pretty yellow in the background. I started to do 15, and then I realized I was behind by 3. And I hope you're hearing me all right. I've got a pretty good signal right now, it looks like. Well, so I say that, and then it goes to flickering. I should never mention my signal, ever. Am I buffering? Oh, good. That's good to hear. That is good to hear. I'll put some colors out here if I can get them to come out. Oh, whoa, that's more than I need. All of that's more than I need. Man, let's see. And some red. Oops. I need to clean the tops of my bottles. So that is, now I need a little brown for the stem that he's on. And I need a little brush. It feels like it. I think I've just about dirtied every brush in this place. Hi, Shannon. Glad to see you, honey. Might be easier to put on with my finger than it is with a brush. I think it might be. We'll try it. I believe it is. Okay. Well, I don't know. Everybody's, Cheryl told me that everybody was buffering bad today. Um, so it could, mine is holding pretty steady, but every time I say that, then it'll go to flickering. So I'm afraid to say anything. Are you out flying planes today, honey? This is not going to be perfect, but then I didn't expect it to be. This is for Spanky's challenge. I'm way behind. And so I'm working on week 13 right now. And the prompts was fly, a bird image, and bright colors. So, oh, how fun. How fun. I'm finally going to get into the doctor. Maybe I can talk her into giving me some better medicine than the a leave that she put me on. Hi, Anthony. How are you, hon? Because the leave doesn't touch this stuff. Oh, I've been better, but I'm here, and I'm still here, and I'm still kicking a little bit. Still kicking a little bit. Doing a little finger painting on some texture paste. I like it. And I've been hearing a lot of people say they use it. So it does count. It does count. Uh, Sometimes I can't kick very high, but I can still kick it a little bit. I got some happy mail from Mike. I was kind of hoping he might come in. And I'd open it up. He sent me my gears, and I'm so ready to do some more steampunk. I'm really getting into it. I like it. I like it. So now all I got to do is color this bird, and we're going to make him a blue bird, which is my favorite birds. I used to have a lot of nesting ones, but I haven't had any nesting in quite some time. I think my my boxes, I had a tree that one of them was constantly full of bluebirds. They come back every year, and that tree fell down. You like steampunk too? I do. I like to make it. Anthony, that's the best part. As long as we can still enjoy to eat, that's okay. But anyway, that tree fell, and since then they get in they build their nest, but they don't stay. Hi, Linda. Not much better, baby, but I'm hanging in. Go to the doctor tomorrow, so maybe we can see if I can get something. Oh, thank you, honey. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Or Lisa? Oh, that would be cool. Steampunk is working with a lot of gears and metal, and yeah, it's and it doesn't have to be necessarily. I think I sold my steampunk canvas. No, I've still got one over here. Doesn't always have to be uh, black, but most of them are done black. Uh, this box, which if I can get it in here in the camera, get this camera up a little. This box is considered steampunk, even though it's got flowers on it. And this is considered steampunk. Hi, Mark. How are you, honey? It's good to see you. It's good to see all of you. I didn't know if I'd have anybody or not, but I was hoping that somebody might come in, and I've got to find my words so then I can put a quote on this, because this one is done except for the beak, which I'm going to do right here with this little bottle if it's got anything left in it, and it does. It won't show up, but it's a little puffy paint, so if I get it on there right, it should puff out. And I'll put a little yellow on his. Doesn't show up too much, then it'll be all right. Now I got to find a quote. Yeah, it is cool. It's I go tomorrow, and I am really looking forward to it, Linda. Uh, I have cramped the last 2 days so bad that I have just cried. And I thought, I'm sitting here hurting. Well, let's go up and see if I can. When I had to almost crawl up the steps, Let's go up and see if crafting won't help me kind of get over it a little bit, and sometimes it does. But I'm glad, honey. Yeah, I guess it is. It's a cold Sunday here. We had a little snow last night after being 80 degrees. I wasn't too thrilled with that. But, what can you do about it? You can't, you really can't do much. It is what it is. So, except complain, and I can do that. And I did go from 80 degrees to snow. That's just not right. Yeah, that's just not right. Let's see. Get it done. Hello. Life is good. I bet there's not anything in that. I was looking for my Tim Holtz. That's what I'm looking for. Hang on and I'll find it here. It's in this drawer somewhere. Or it's supposed to be. Unless I've gone down with them. We've redone this thing so many times that I can't find nothing. Okay, wasn't none there. No, honey, this is week 13. I'm way behind. I'm going to do 3 of them. So, and I wasn't quite as prepared as I thought I would be. I kind of waited to come on that, I'm just not moving too fast. So, everything's falling out. Okay, where are my words? I gotta have a saying on it. It's gotta say something about flying. There's some things I might be able to use. And don't run off. I'm still here. I'm looking for my words. Lord only knows where I put them. I have like 2 or 3 packs of them. They're here somewhere. What have I done with them? Yeah, I have been. Yeah, it comes out at midnight tonight, so I thought I better get caught up. Because this is week 13. I've got 14 and 15 to do. And anyway, I'm just, let me get this drawer out. Here they are. I knew they were in there. I had to take the drawer completely out to find them, but now I got to have something about flying. Something about flying. Of course, I only found one that probably doesn't have any in it. Remember to play, which is good, and I just dropped some out of it. Let's see. Be brave, live simply. Use your wings, but it don't say anything about flying. Fly is the word. I will just write fly and then use that too. Let's see. Let me put this down here. And let's see if I can't find a marker that will write on this. Or a pen or a pencil or a something. Let's see. Fly and use your wings. Works for me. There's one done. Looks backwards in the camera. The fly does, but it's my camera. I guess you all know that I broke my camera. I was turning it so that it would, show my face, and which I can no longer do now. And that thing snapped in my hands. And I was just stunned. I was just stunned. And so, okay, week 14 is Zentangle. And it's supposed to be funny. Zentangle. Mm-hmm. Can you see George Washington on there? I'm using political, there's Clara McCaskill on the back. Flyers that come in the mail all during the. Yeah, the last one was laughter. This one's supposed to be funny, and it's a Zentangle. And I'm supposed to use pink, blue, orange, and gray. Well, I've got the orange out there. I could probably make, if I got out some white, I could probably make that blue a gray color. And that red a pink. We'll put some white down here and find out. Yeah, how do you? That's what I was thinking. Zentangles are. It's funny. I guess I could maybe find a emoji. I could find an emoji napkin that I could decompose over this. But aren't Zentangles just drawing, like scribbling and then filling it all in? Like making loops and loops. because that's what I thought they were. Kinda. Yeah. Okay, we're supposed to use pink and blue. Mm, that looks like a pink to me. And I'm just going to do this with my fingers. And a gray. Get my napkin out here. Clean one. Man, I go through these baby wipes too fast. Okay, and a gray. Let's see if I can make that a gray. I'm going to make it a muddy gray. Thankfully, I don't have to use too much of that. We're going to call that a gray. I don't know if it looks gray to you all, but that's... I got a little yellow on it because I got a little carried away with my yellow a while ago while I was prepping one. I started prepping all of them for week 15. I was just painting yellow. It says it's no, pink, blue, orange, and I got to have some blue on it too. So here's my blue. We're going to go right in here with the blue. I better get an brush. And make those lines a little crisper. And then orange. I've got a big area here to put orange in. My tag may show through. Of course, that'd be funny. Hi, Malia. How are you, darling? I think it said slate gray is what it said, Linda, to be honest. Okay, there's some orange. Now, it doesn't say what color blue, so I'm going to get out a little darker blue and use it. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Set and I was just going crazy, just setting, but I could not move. My I had spasms in my back, in my chest, and it feels like you're having a heart attack. Yes, yes. Okay, I'm gonna make this area really blue here. Yeah, and it was supposed to be, it had a name on it, some kind of blue, but I don't have it, and I don't know how to mix it, so I'm just going to use what I've got. Let's, And it's got a little yellow under it, so this one may be a bluish green because it's kind of mixing through it. But that's all right. I hate the way acrylics go dull. Okay, we need some more pink, I guess. Did she say we could use more colors as long as we use them? Honey, I'm going to the doctor tomorrow and I'm just going to tell them they're going to have to give me something that'll stop this. I can't keep going like that. It's just been way more than I can stand. And I'll make that an amoeba looking thing. I'm about to put more color in it. It may be wrong, but it'll be my mistake because I'm fixing to put some more color in it. Always done my Zen tangles black and white. Okay. We'll paint that in. Okay, Lise. Thank you for coming in, honey. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Okay, we're going to do some red now up here. Maybe I'll put some down here too. Oh, I did say to use pink. That was, oh, I did use pink. Okay. I'll put a little more pink on this one. Spanky does like her pink. I'm glad you're good, honey. Come on, except here. All right. Okay. Yeah. What am I going to do now? I'm going to use this lighter blue again and come up here to this one. I just need one more color. Let's see, I think I have a bottle of gray here that we could get out. And Ashley do a great. Whoa! Check that one up. Try that again. That's a better gray than what I mixed up. I don't want it all the way around it, though. I want to put a little yellow in it. So I'm going to stop it right here. That gray. I'm going to get my out and put this all on a background because I've got every color in the rainbow out here. Okay, now we're going to do a little of this yellow. Woo. Like I said, this is puff paint, so I'll have a little puffy spot right in the center of this, but that's all right. It's supposed to be funny. So maybe a little puffy spot will make it funny. Who knows? I have yellow paint. I just had that out. So I'm just using what I've got out. I try to follow these, but all right, there it is. They're all painted. There it is, all painted. I think we're supposed to put funny on it. So I'm just going to write it down here. That doesn't look like an F. It looks like a J. I hate that. I can't write. I cannot write. Let's see if I can fix that, though. I might be able to. With all this paint I've got out here. And we'll pull this around and down. Get that off the tip of my marker. That is Zentangle. As I know Zentangle. Okay. We'll Zentangle this book over here with all this stuff, with this background. Come here. Put some brown around the edges. Some blue in here. Some green. We're just going to use this paint up on this. Just make it wild. And then I'll have to figure out how to make a background out. Without making mud here. All right. A pink. Gotta get a little pink. Nice background sheet. Don't know what I'll put on that, but it's a nice background sheet. Yeah, I'm not going to do a lot to it. I think they want like lines and dots, and I can do that with my ink marker once it dries. At first, I've got to find something funny to put on it, and the only thing I've got is an emoji. And I think it's just a laughing one. I've got a dog a flute. All right. Clean that paint up there. And we'll let that dry a little, or I'll have to dry it. One or the other. I think I'll just set it aside a minute and go on to 15. And I about run out of gesso, so I don't have a lot of gesso on these. But 15 has texture paste on it. And it's supposed to be laughter, use stencil, yellow, and violet. Hi, Patricia. Okay. Laughter, use stencil, yellow, and violet. Okay, what kind of stencil am I going to use? I'll get some texture paste on this. And like I said, this is my drywall mud that I found. I had a whole box full. And I just decided I would fill me a jar and get it out and go to using it. Wait, it's over here on this book. On a place that looks halfway dry, and spread that paste out on there. We use that little stencil all over everywhere. There's a couple of circles. They're pretty thick. And then there's a gear right here. And I don't think I can put it down without messing that up, but we're going to try to get it halfway on there and just hook them together. All right. All right, there's some texture. And pink paint off the book. Okay. I'll clean that up a little better later.
Oh my goodness, my whole body hurts.
Oh, hi, honey.
Hey.
I didn't expect you. My granddaughter just came in.
Do you like this thing? I never got to finish this.
Patricia. Yes.
It has a lot of work.
Yes.
Done.
I'm going to put glass in that and make a stained glass out of it.
Oh. Yeah. I was trying to make it a picture holder, but that fell through because I just didn't have time to. And looked at the calendar. I called her and had her come and do it.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
And?
She said 100. The 40 for because I miscounted last pay grade, and then 60 because of me being sick the week before, and then your binding last week. So it just kind of made things shorter.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
And then already for this last week, it's already at 60, and then this week. So this next one would be.
Yeah. We're talking about babysitting. This is Madeline's lovely mama, and she's not. I'm not able to get her in the picture, and I wish I could, because she's beautiful. And
I'm a hot mess right now.
No, you're not.
What is that?
That is drywall mud.
Oh.
And it is what I'm using for texture paste. See, it puts texture on the. Like this, it puts texture on it so that they stand up.
Okay, and then whenever, do you peel the stuff off?
No.
Okay.
You leave it on.
Okay.
You didn't use
on that one.
Stencil? Yeah, you got to use a stencil, Mark. and then these colors again. Well, yellow and violet. I'm going to have yellow butterflies. Okay. I love you, honey.
In the morning.
Yeah.
We already pick up after. Chance doesn't have a schedule yet. He should be sending it to me this evening. So
I usually make my own, but this was really thin because I'm about out. So I figure by the time I get it all painted and covered up and done, that it won't be too bad. I'm hoping it won't be too bad, because this one looks bad. I had one that was a little bit darker here that I probably should have used, but it's not much darker. And so I don't know what to do for. I think I'm just going to do a quote about laughter, if I can find one. I'm happiest when I'm with you.
I know Grandma has one. I don't think you have one. I think just Grandma has one. Yeah, but I don't know if you'll be going or not.
I could put not my circus and not my monkeys.
Yeah, okay. Happy about that? And we'll come pick her up after work tomorrow. So I better get out there though, because the kids are on the car.
I've been watching.
And happiness. Where's laughter?
Oh yeah.
Remember to play.
Are they on TV or on Netflix?
Don't tell me I'm not going to have one with a laugh on it. Throw kindness around. Look on the bright side. There's probably not a laughter in this book anywhere.
He loves Superman. He loves Batman. He loves.
Maybe I should just write laughter is the best medicine.
He loves all just like a song.
And I might be able to do that if I worked real hard. This dries fast. This texture, this drywall mud, it dries really fast. Because I've got that thick, and it's You know, it's drying really good. I've got my camera up probably way too high now. But it's not too bad. Let's see if we can Zentangle part of this with some paint pens. Find my paint pens here. Oh, come on. Where's my white one? It's in here somewhere. That's green. That one is blue. Silver. Gold. And I just lost the lid off the blue. I am out of, here, this one's white. No. That one is green. Heck, I don't know. Might use gold or silver on it. Don't know where my white one is. Now Tom's upstairs to talk to me. I never have a quiet live stream.
Rose just said I'll be watching the babies.
I know, it's just crazy. You know, you think you've got it and then you can't find it and you don't have it, and I really need to buy more stuff, but you know, I've been on a budget and cutting back trying to fix this old house, so which is not working the best in the world, but we'll try the gold. We'll see how a little gold looks. If it's got any gold in it. Come on.
I think it don't have no more.
It may be empty. It's shaking like it's got some in it.
Well, it's not showing up on your map there, Mama.
I know it's not. Watch it splatter all over everywhere. Okay, so we won't use the gold because it's got nothing. Okay, I'll do black.
Because I think the gold didn't have enough in it, Mama.
Hi, Rose. How are you, honey? My pink rose.
Yeah, I think Shania wants us to babysit and stuff.
Yeah.
Mama.
Yeah, we're her babysitter.
Yeah, I just got done watching The Incredible Hulk and all that, Mama.
Okay. Well, are you going to go watch Spider-Man now?
No, I think it's X-Men right now.
Okay. Well, why don't you go watch it? I'll bring that on across because that's all one piece.
We're telling her we're just going to watch her babysit her babies and stuff. Mama.
Okay. Now, let's see. What are we going to do on this one?
Yeah, right now it's X-Men that's on, Mama.
Let's just do stripes on that. And into the bottom of it there. I'm going to run into my writing, which is not good. So we're going to just cut it off right there around it. No, not really, sweetheart. But I'm a working on it. I'm a working on it. Okay. And that puff paint will take forever to dry. So it's not going to get anything.
Mama, we're gonna have to babysit Kendrick and them.
Not Kendrick, just Madeline. Tom's still talking to me. Tom's still talking to me. Okay, what do I want to do on that one? Maybe a diamond.
Mama, I said I was gonna have to babysit Kendrick and them all.
Tommy, I said just Madeline. Would you please go watch your movie so I can live stream? I've got people in here to talk to. Thank you. Thank you, Rose.
I'm not gonna have Kendrick go, Mama.
No, Kendrick goes to school. Okay, go off a little bit there.
Miss Madeline, I think.
Uh-huh. Okay, I've gotten off. So I'm just going to do this over here until I get to a bigger spot. And then I'll go back to making the diamond shape. And then there's a top path. I don't know about that. This is looking pretty weird to me. Looks like a mouth or something. Let's see. Let's just bring a circle around this. A circle around that. And a circle around that. And then I will dot it. Now the pink. Hi, Sherry. What am I going to do in this pink? Maybe a half circle. All right. That looks entangled to me. I wish that I had some other color, but no, that looked like an amoeba shape. I really think it ought to have one in it colored. Like that. Okay. It's not a very good tag as far as I'm concerned. And this one is dry enough to put some paint on. And we're supposed to use violet, yellow and violet. And it's supposed to say laughter. I think I need to draw a bottle on this. Even if I've got texture paste on it, I think I ought to draw a bottle on this. And bring it down. And then square it off. Like that. Fork in it. Then I've got to put some yellow on it, which I've got out here. Because that bottle's going to be brown. Like an old-time bottle. A little bigger brush. I've got a butterfly up there on the top and that stencil. So I want it yellow. I want my little brush for that. Because I want to make it yellow. And I will put the body in black. It wasn't quite dry. And a couple of little Dumafachis on it. That's a Dumafachi. Hi, Kathy. Why are you ticked, honey? Just got internet service back? Oh, wow. Well, I just decided I would just come up and see if I couldn't get to feeling better just by playing. Just by playing. I'm just going to go all over this with this yellow. I don't know why I drew that on there before I painted this, but I did. It just wouldn't come on? You can tell by the way I'm making these that I'm not feeling the best in the world because I'm not using a whole lot of care on them. But I just want to get caught up. And then the next ones will be better. You know, it is what it is. I love this challenge, though. I've enjoyed doing this challenge. Okay, I'm going to go on the outside of this with this. And the other two things are going to be in a violet. And you can still see my words or my letters, but that's all right. Just adds to the background. Can't tell what they are anymore. If I had some gesso on that, where that would stay on. But I've missed gesso in that. Okay. Enough of that one. We need some violet. And I need a little bit of brown for that bottle. Storms tonight. We had a torrential rainstorm. And then it turned to snow this morning. And now it's all melted off. And it didn't last long. But I need to make that cork brown. Gonna be a little darker. There we go. Does that look like a medicine bottle? They're calling for storms there tonight, Kathy. And they were talking about this would oh wow. You mean it went out completely? Your internet service was probably down. That's got a little vine around that. I have gone about this so backwards. Yeah, Kathy, I will, honey. Just stick it over here. Actually, that's going to be a medicine bottle because this tag is supposed to say laughter on it. So I'm going to write laughter is the best medicine. Is what I plan. And we're supposed to have violet and yellow and so, and that's a butterfly, but now he's all out of whack because I need to define him. Still looks a little out of whack. I think that may have been the texture paste user. I think that could have been the texture paste user. And we're going to go right there with that violet there. And then I'm going to take some, because she said we could add more color, but we had to use the two main colors. So this is going to go brown around the trim here. Looks like I got brown out. So that's supposed to be like, kind of like a rope around it anyway. And a vine. So And that is a little flower. So I put a little green on that right there. Okay. A little gear. Okay. Let's see. See if we can't put this little flower right here. And it's a little cluster or something. I mean, I have really gone about this backwards. You can tell my brain's not functioning like it should. I'm telling you, people, fibro is amazingly debilitating. it just zaps your energy and your strength and your ability to think. What a sad butterfly that I have just made out of that. Germany. Okay, go back over that. Go back over that. Cover that up. Okay, I think that calls for a butterfly sticker right there. I think that calls for a butterfly sticker. I really think it does. Well, why did that tip just come all the way out of that? You buy cheap markers and you get cheap markers. And that one is white. Go figure. Okay. There's going to be a big butterfly right in the center of this. Or a big rose or a big something, because that's horrible. That is horrible. Okay, I've got to let that one wait. Let's see if this one is dried down enough that I can put something on it. I don't mind making dots. And this needed some lightening up. Oh yeah, that helped that. That helping? I like the dots on it, the white dots. Okay, let's see what else we can do here. Because I like that. Come on. Don't stop on me now. I'm glad you're back, sweetheart. I'm still Zen tangling. Because I decided that I wanted the white on it, which I found the white pen that actually works. Well, it was working. It may be about to run out, which I really don't want it to. Come on, give me some white. Okay. There it is. Hi, Janie. How are you, darling? Okay, there's my Zen tangles. Now I got to get back on this one. Because I've got to write on this. And then I've got to fix that butterfly, which I'm just going to go get one and stick it on it. And it be what it is, which will be fixed. Which will be fixed. Or a big flower. Or something to that effect. What have I got here? I need one of them right there. Okay, come off. Through everything in the floor that I did not want in the floor. Okay. We're going to fix this ugly card. Enhance. We're going to enhance it. We are going to enhance it a lot. With this great big flower that'll fit right in there. Which is pretty. Isn't that pretty? And the first thing I have to do is get my pen and run it down in the bottle. And put some glue down there and stick that right in the middle of that circle. Like that. And that's covered up my violet. So I'll write my words in violet. I just dropped the glue on my foot. I'll stick to the freaking carpet. Excuse me. Let's see if I can't find a violet flower. Where's the rest of my flowers? Got to have a violet one in here somewhere. Maybe. I get this out here, see how it looks. Stand up there. Look like you're supposed to be up. How's that? Does that look violet enough? Or I could, hey, let's try this. Let me glue this down. Let me glue this one down because it fits that circle like that. And then wash this brush off. And that is white. So I can take a little bit of this violet and there we go. I think I'll put a little bit on this, but I think I'm just going to put it right on the tips, on the edges. If I can find the edges. Nah, don't like that. Let's just do the whole center. Let's just do the whole center. Okay. Okay. All right. That looks good to me. There's our purple, our yellow. That's the only two colors we had to use. And now all I have to do is write laughter is the best medicine. And I don't know if I can do it with paint, but we're going to try it. Paint over it. Oops. Is it laugh or laughter? Laughter. And I can't get it all in there. Can't get it all in there. I can't. It won't go. It's not going to go. Where's my paintbrush? we'll have paint over that spot. Wipe that off. Maybe just wipe it off. Okay, come on. Clean off of there. Okay. That needs a little more right there. Okay. All righty. We're going to have to let that dry a minute so that I can go back over that. Dang it. I'll be wiping that off too. Yeah, I will. Just leave it alone, Mary. Leave it alone. Just leave it alone. It's what happened to me when I was working on my picture the other day too. I started to paint and oh my God, I ruined it. I ruined it. I was not able to salvage it at all. I started drawing another one and I just give up on it. But yeah, I ruined my picture that I had done. Of Carlos. So I was sick. I had saved a picture of it, was able to send it to him to use as his profile picture. But it is just a mess. Turn it around. Right in here, there's texture all down there. So I'll have to let it dry. These will both have to dry. I got one done. I got this one done. It says fly, use your wings. That's week 13. And it's not very good, but it's what it is. I'm telling you, I don't feel much like doing anything. And these are not looking all that great. And that needs more paint on that because that really doesn't need to be there. I do like the birdie. He was texture paste from a stencil. And so I did like it. Go over that and cover it. I hate acrylic paint. It will not cover anything. Okay. Close enough. Okay. I have to quit. I know. Just keep enhancing. That's the way to go. All right. Now I've got to clean my thing off and get my book out here and make another background, which are not real pretty, but I'm just slapping paint down. So, yeah. With a brush. And so that's the paint. Used it up. Well, honey, I have pretty much, I wrote that picture so bad that there's no face left on it. I mean, it's gone. It's just gone. It got too wet. It peeled the paper up. It just, I just created. So I decided I would try to draw it again, and I did get part of it done. But it's, oh, keep your hand out of that, Mary. If I can find it here. He turned out too yellow, and his face is a mess, and it's chalk, and it looks horrible. So, yeah, it has to be done completely over again. And when I'm in the mood to draw, because I have to be in the mood or I can't draw anything. If I'm not in the mood, it's just not going to happen. I'm going to put all those down in that same one and lighten the load a little bit. And I have no idea what to put on there except I'm going to hang those all up again now. Yeah, I'm going to have to because it's too expensive to buy them. Kathy's here, still here. She doesn't know how bad I hurt myself at that auction she had, and I got to hurt so bad I had to quit. I was cramping so bad, spasms. It's muscle spasms. I just got to hurting so bad I couldn't stand up straight or sit up straight. And I was bidding for care. And that's something I haven't gotten into is the acrylic pours. I would like to. Girls, if you can find somebody that's got a box of drywall mud, try that. If you haven't, try it. It dries fast. I like the texture of it. I like the feel to it. So it holds the paint pretty good. Yeah. I'm not unhappy with it. And I really kind of like the way that turned out. It's weird, but I kind of like it. The only thing I've got to go on that is a happy laughing emoji. Yeah, that's true. That's true, and they are cheap. So I'm so glad everybody come in. I didn't know if I'd have a crowd or not, or if I'd be sitting here by myself. I wanted to really come up here and do a box. Oh, I have it. Let me clean this off. I have some Happy Mail. I got, and Mike hasn't come in, but I got my gears from Mike, and I'm wanting to see what he sent me. These are stuff he said he just had. So I'm really wanting to see what they are. And, oh, wow. Hello. Look at my goodies. Look at that. And pins and that's a ball bearing. Some of them are a little thick, but I can make them work because it doesn't matter if they're thick or not. That I might have to trim off. But and there's little screws and tidbits and wire. We'll have fun. Oh, and I'm talking in the background. I had Happy Meal, and I went way crazy at your sale, is what I said. This is a cool piece right there, and you could put a little screw in that. See there? Ooh, I like that. So I'll have fun with those. Tornado watches. Honey, that's not good. Oh, there's one I left behind, a little red one. But my bag tore up on me. Mike does all the fixing for his dad and taking apart things, and then he's always, he said he's always pulling something apart. That's cool. Look at that copper one. But they holler at tornado watches even now here, just at the drop of a hat. It's just so there's a steampunk coming in my future. I bought a die set. Did I get that die cutting set, Kathy? Did I get that? Because I wanted it. Oh, look at that tiny screw. That is little. Anyway, got that, and then I got something from Spanky. So we'll just open up the next one while these are drying so I can finish them up. And then I got this. And I think these are my flowers. I should have looked at them. Yeah, the gear die cut. I think I did. Oh, wow. Look at this. And this one has gears on it. So wouldn't that be pretty on a steampunk? I know. I was so thrilled that she did. I wanted the stamps, but I just couldn't go it. And then there's this one. And those are so pretty. They're really layered up. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers of flower die cuts there. And this one, she started out with a silk flower and then did some gauze. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 layers of flowers, and not counting the silk. So those are pretty. I just had to have a couple of them, and I wanted that because I have a box I want to do, and I wanted that for a box. So that was my mail that we went and got this morning. And this up a little. I still think this is too dark. It's just too dark for me, and I don't know. I need some gold, and I am out of gold. So when I go to the store, I'm going to buy some coconut cream. Not cream, but the heavy cream. And I am going to try making my own paste with golden and see how it works. I've seen Noit, however you say her name, Art, and she made her own paste and put them in a watercolor container that she had, which I don't have, but I can put them in bottles. I've got lots of little baby food now, so I could put them in that. Make some. I need a spoon. I need a spoon with this. It looks like you're going to take a. I need a spoon. With some brown liquid in it. So what did I do with my brown? I just put it away. Right there. Get my little brush. Try to get the purple out of it. Just a drop. Okay. Okay, I'm going to write that on with the black. I think that's the best thing to do. So let me try this again. Am I dry? No. I wasn't dry. Shoot. Okay. I'm going to have to use this, and it's going to be loud. I'm sorry. But I'm ready to get these done so I can go on to something else. I've been on for 2 hours doing these 3. And actually longer than that because I cut up 6 cards. 6 or 7 or 8 cards. Just say 6. I know I did. Okay. There's that one. Let me get this one. It's puffy pink. Sorry about the loudness. I haven't been on long. Or who hasn't been on long? Okay, let's see if I can do this. This is a big tip, and I wish I had a smaller one, but my markers are gone. Oh, picture pace. Okay, done. Thank you, Michelle. Okay. The only thing I know to do is try to Mod Podge a napkin on this, and I don't want to. I've written funny down here, but you can't see it. Let's see, what have I got? I have a lollipop. Would that be funny in the middle of this? How would a lollipop look in the middle of that? Is that funny? Or a butterfly that's as big as the card. Oh, it's stuck together. That isn't good. Oh, shoot. Made a hole in it. You know, there's nobody going to see these but me. A bee and a flower. A dragonfly. Some ladybugs on leaves. A piece of cutout something or other that would act. A dragonfly, is that supposed to be funny? I don't. This and I didn't understand this one. Zentangles and fun together to me. Yeah, it says I've been on 2 hours and 9 minutes. Well, I hope that that's not exactly right, but now this, see, I think is all right because nobody likes to take liquid medicine. And you can't hardly even see my funny down here, but it is there. I could write it in this. Wouldn't that be close enough? I'm going to do that right here. Try to see the funny side. Works for me. That works for me. Okay, so here's my 3 tags. That catches me up until tonight at midnight. and then I will be behind again. So, yes, I will. I'll take a picture of them and put it on my Facebook. And then we'll see what tonight's going to be. But I really wanted to do something else and play around a little bit instead of just doing all this. But I've spent 3 hours doing this, and I'm beginning to feel a little tired. This is funny. Look how my tag's curled up. I'm going to have to put a little paper on the back of that and straighten that out. And this one, it's curled up. That was not a good piece of paper. I need gesso the back side of them. You want to put it on in Inspired Art? Is that where you want me to put it? I will do that. I've had a lot of people worrying about me, and I thank you all for worrying about me and your prayers and your thoughts and all of those tags. Every one of them rolled up. I need them. I thought the popsicle would be funny on that. And it would still be funny on it, I guess. Well, I don't know what I'd done with the popsicle. It was a sticky thing. So where did it go? It's no telling where it's stuck. I hope I didn't just throw it down there. It's gone, Cheryl. It took a walk. It took a walk. I don't know what I did with it. It's here somewhere. I don't think it's on the floor. Is it on the bottom of one of these sacks? Or there it is. I found it. It did have a flower. I thought that'd be kind of funny on it. You know, just they've got, you know, just right there. Just sticking right there just because. Try to see the funny side. That's because you know I don't have anything else, and why not? I need to put some fibers in them. I've covered up my hole here, but I can get them behind there. And somewhere up here I have some fiber just hanging loose that my granddaughter gave me. It's like burlap. Let me see what I can find, because she brought me a whole basket full of that. Where were they put? Flowers and burlap, and my granddaughter had moved, so she brought me pretties. She brought me this flower and polka dotted burlap and bling ribbon and gold ribbon. And then she brought me this and black feathers So I have just had a blast going through her little box or basket she sent me. And there was some burlap in it, some burlap twine. Let's see what I've done with it. Because I'm sure not seeing it now. It's not long enough. They've been cut. I have this pink burlap, and if I could get a long one started, I would use that. There we go. There's one. Come on. There's two. There's three. Come on. I want enough for all three of these. Okay. Just broke off right there. I come very near to cutting my finger right then. Feed that. There's one done. And we can put that on this one. There's two. Now I need something violet. Okay. What are we going to find that's violet or purple or some such thing? See what I've got in here. Have I got any purple? I've got blue. Aha. Aha. How about that right there? That's got some purple in it. Cut it again. You weren't even seeing that mess of stuff, were you? I'm too far. I'm too far on my fibers. I'm hurting. Been up here long enough. I'm gonna have to go down the stairs if I can. If I don't get stuck up here. And I'm gonna probably not be online much. Ooh, that was pretty. That would have been pretty over that. I didn't know I had that piece. Sweet. Yeah, it's time for me to go. And I love you all for coming in, and I thank you so much. And it has made me feel better. To have a couple of hours that I didn't have to think about it or, worry over it or wonder if I was going to make it for another 2 hours is amazing. And tomorrow I am going to have a long talk with my new doctor and tell her that she'd give me a prescription for a leave so that my Medicaid would pay for it. And a leave doesn't touch this. Odone doesn't touch this. About the only thing that does is tramadol, which I don't like to take, but I'm at the point where I'm ready to take it. And if I could move my camera, I would show you all my chair that I recovered, because I'm so proud. Completely recovered from the top to the bottom, my desk chair. And I put new fabric on it, and it is so cool looking. And I don't know, I can turn it up. Let me see if I can turn it up and show you. It will be upside. Bet I'm gonna pull it up so you can see. See if I can straighten it up. The bottom is all recovered, and the arms, I took it completely apart and recovered it. It has a seam here in the bottom because I've outrun out. And I always had this pillow in it because this helps my back. So I recovered the pillow in a fabric that would match. And yeah, so I did all that. It took me 3 hours. It took me 3 hours down on the floor. And that's probably what's wrong with me, is that I was down in that floor for 3 hours. But my chair was just gone. It had big cracks in it. You couldn't sit on it. I had it covered with material, and the material wouldn't stay on it. And I thought, you've got to do something. So when I found this piece of material, and I used to make purses, so I had a lot of, and I'm going to make them again. I'm going to start making them again. I had a lot of upholstery type because it makes good purses. So when I found that, looking for something to use to make a purse, Kathy, you just missed my chair. I'll get up and show it again. This is what I was telling you I recovered. There's my chair. That's the back. I know it's upside down, but I can't turn it over again. Bottom's all recovered. Pillow. Took the chair completely apart. And I'm upside down. Hi. Upside down and backwards. It can be done. And it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. And he brought me, because he had bought himself a new one, he bought me an automatic stapler. So the only thing is you have to put some pressure on it. And so anyway, yes, sure, that's cute. Ole. Anyway, they're awesome. And I've recovered several chairs now with it. And anyway, I was really pleased. I'm really pleased with the way it turned out. I have one edge that's not caught real well right here on this arm, and I'm afraid it'll pull out. But if it does, I'll take the screws out of it and put it back in there. But I didn't think the bottoms could be redone, but they can. If nothing else, you can glue them. So if you have a chair that you like the way it sits, they can be recovered. And it didn't take but about 1.5 yards of material. I had to patch it to make that work. But because the fabric was it's like 56 inches wide, because it was upholstery material, which I found on sale on clearance. I was able to do that. I was able to do all the arms, the back, everything. And the back, it's front and back. It's the back of it is covered too. So I will turn around and show you that. It goes all the way around. And it's just pretty awesome. Yeah, well, I think that's part of what's wrong with me is that I've got to get that back up now. I have spring cleaned, and I really have put it, but my house needed it. I have got that thing. I've got like 10 rubber bands around that. It ain't going to go anywhere. And I put E6000 on it. And I also did this. This had broke. And let me tell you, I do like E6000 because this stem right here, this is off my perfume bottle. This is my antique perfume bottle. And this bird sits on top of it. And it had broke right here at, where that had been added to it. And I used E6000 on that and fixed my perfume bottle, which has been broke for years. So it's so pretty with the bird on it. I'll try to tip it over so you can see it. I know I don't like to use it a lot, but it is great glue for glass. So, I'm trying to fix some of the stuff that has been broke around here for a long time. And Lord knows I need to. My house is coming apart at the seams. I've got, well, it's an old house. It's 140 years old. It's old. My house is old. And it's beginning to show it. Even the things that we fixed are beginning to show wear and tear because it's been 30 years or 20 years since it's been fixed. Oh, I love black jelly beans, Kathy. I can't believe you like them too. I knew I loved you for some reason. Oh my God, I love black jelly beans. Well, I had it all over my fingers by the time I got done. Well, I really didn't. I didn't have to do much handling of that. And I think I heard they were going to quit making them, and that just made me sad all over. Because I love the licorice flavor. I lived for the jelly beans to come out so that they had the black in them. I'd fight over the black ones. I know I'm not supposed to eat them, but I did have some M&Ms this morning, even though my blood sugar was 222 yesterday morning. Do you know why? Potato soup. My granddaughter made me potato soup with milk and butter and cheese and bacon. And oh my God, it was so good. And I ate 2 bowls. 2 bowls of potato soup when I'm not even, I can have potato about that big around. And I just got to talk a little bit. I've been working, and it's time for me to talk a little and chat a little. It's not right if I don't just visit with you. Well, see, it got cold here. Yes, carbohydrates, honey. They are, yeah, they turn to sugar in your system when you're diabetic. So you can have a small one you can really are, if you watch what you're doing, but you can't eat 2 bowls of soup with bacon and cheese and all that other stuff in it. Milk, milk turns to sugar fast. In fact, they say if milk is better than orange juice,
Mama,
to bring it up. So,
Mama, I just got one answer right, Mom.
Yay, Tom!
Talking about a game thing and Super Mario Brothers.
Yay, Tom! He just got an answer right. I watch the spoon go to my mouth quite often.
Mom.
I said, Tommy wanted to go to town real bad, and I was hurting too bad to go. So Lori went for us. And so I said, bring him back something to eat. So she brought back a bag of M&Ms with peanuts, my downfall, because I love anything with peanuts, and 5 pounds of jelly beans for $18. Oh my gosh. Cheryl, I eat honey wheat bread. It actually has less calories than regular whole wheat bread. And the carbohydrates is not quite as high. So I use the honey wheat, and I eat quite a bit of bread because I live on peanut butter and toast most of the time because my stomach won't hardly take anything else. And but you'd be surprised it does not raise my blood sugar. Honey wheat, it has less carbohydrates and less calories. And so if you like bread and it doesn't have that, it's softer than the whole wheat. I peanut butter and any kind of white bread is really rough on your diabetes too. Any kind of white bread, but you can buy French bread in a whole wheat. It's different, but you can. So anyway, my blood sugar, I had to take extra insulin yesterday and then sit down this morning and needless to say, and ate a handful of candy. Yes, you can be my jelly bean dealer. You just feed my habit, honey. I won't tell a soul.
Let's go. One answer right, Mom.
I won't tell a soul, I promise.
Mom,
that's a big bag of jelly beans. That's for sure.
Mom, I guess one answer right, Mom.
You did, honey. That's great. We gotta wash some paintbrushes, Tom. My Tom is still proud of got one answer right on Cash Cab.
Yeah, it was on Cash Cab, Mom.
I don't eat a whole lot of black jelly beans at one time. I will munch on them during the day, just pop one in my mouth every now and then. But now M&Ms, oh my God. I could have ate the whole bag, but Tommy ate it first and left the Twix. She bought a bag of Twix too. So, needless to say, he had some sugar this morning. Oh my gosh, Kathy. We had some high wind last night that come through here. It was short-lived, but we did have some high wind that come through. And got a clean brush out. I think I'm surprised I've got a clean brush anywhere in this house. The peanut, yeah, I don't care much for the regular ones, but you give me a peanut one and I'm in heaven. Of course, I'm like that about the M&Ms, or not the M&Ms, but the Kisses with the almonds. Huh. My kids used to buy me a can of those just for me for every Christmas. They would buy me a can of Kisses with the almonds because I was really the only one that liked them, but I loved them. Oh, the gardenias do smell good. I've never been able to grow anything. My dad could put something in the ground and it would grow. I can plant zinnias and I can get up a few. They're just spotty, but I will have a few blooms. And my dad could plant anything. He could cut off a rose and put it in the ground and it would root and form a bush. Nothing to it, just do it. My sister-in-law is just like him. She can go dig something up alongside the road, plant it in the ground, and it'll come up. I even tried the rooting medium and I didn't have much luck. 7 or 8 moms. Year before last, 1 came back out of 7 or 8. 1 mom. And there's, moms. My dad planted them every year. He got them for time. And he had a driveway that was covered with mums. All down the side of it was mums that he had planted over the years. And they came back every year. I miss him because he would come out here every now and then and use his green thumb to put things in the ground for me. And I have no green thumbs around me now. Although Clint's are looking pretty good. Clint's got a little bit. He's got a little bit of it.
Mama, I just got one answer right, Mama.
I know, honey. I'm so proud of you.
Let's talk about a game.
Well, you better go watch the rest of it and see if you can answer any more.
It was Super Mario Brothers.
Oh, see if you can answer some more.
So I got one answer right.
Oh, wow. Need to thin them again? I heard about a python in Florida too. What was that all about? Someone let a great big one go? I tell you what, they say that they're okay snakes to raise. And then I watched Cops. I can't grow roses. I really cannot. Anyway, I watched Cops, and this guy had called in, and his snake was swallowing his arm, his python, and had him wrapped up on a chair, and it took 4 or 5 cops to get him off, and they had to kill the snake to get it out of his mouth, blah, blah, blah. And I said, no way. No way do I want anything to do with them. Oh, that's just, I don't know how they do it. We had a guy come in. I worked in a convenience store. And this guy come in carrying one around his neck. And we immediately pushed him back out the door and said, no, you can't come in here with that snake. He said, it's not going to hurt anybody while I'm holding it. And I said, I don't care. You're not coming in here. There are people who are deathly afraid of snakes, and you can't come in here with that snake. And I was one of them. I didn't want it in here at all. I can't, somebody else is holding them and I see them before they, try to, if he held that up and shook it at me, I'd run. I've been hearing they've been capturing poisonous snakes around here for the black market. I guess that too, they sell them to people for venom. We have copperheads and rattlers and cottonmouths, and we have a lot of poisonous snakes here. And there is no good snake except a dead snake, as far as I'm concerned. And that's horrible, because I shouldn't feel that way. But I do feel that way. I mean, I know black snakes don't bother you. They will just eat mice, and they really don't bother people. They stay away from people. But we had a 6'2" or 3" long snake, black snake, strike at my son. And I said, and he killed it. When they get that big, they're not afraid of anything. Oh, Lord. I'd hate to even get in and gather them up. I mean, just the thought of that just terrifies me. It just, yeah, that's crazy, people. And you're just looking to be bit. Sooner or later, you're going to be bit. I have very few grass snakes. And I don't have a lot of snakes in the yard usually. But last year, I had several, and it was surprising. They usually stay on the outskirts. And my dad had garter snakes. And he had them, they stayed under his house a lot. And I found them fascinating. And because when they mate, they roll up in a ball, and they will actually roll across the yard. We have blue racers, and they're pretty. I don't like the geckos, but we have lizards, and we have alligator turtles. And they are scary looking. So anyway, girls, I am going to get off of here. I need to go downstairs. I really do, and get something else to sit in. Actually, I wish I had this chair down there, but but I've been on almost 3 hours, and I've done good, and it's helped me. And I appreciate you all coming in and giving me a boost in spirit, because I was so depressed that I couldn't hardly stand myself. So bless you all for that. I love you, and I thank you for doing that for me. Y'all always give me some light and love, and so I'm going off, find someone to shine your light on now, and enjoy them, and give them what you give me, and I hope that I give you a little bit back, even though I haven't been the best in the world. But I love you all, and have fun. Okay, Kathy. I've got to figure out how I'm going to get the money over in PayPal to pay you for what I bought, because I really went crazy. Okay, I'll see you all soon, and I'll try to come back on if hopefully I might feel better after the doctor. I would like for her to give me a big old shot that would stop this because I'm in a big set of it. And sometimes if I can just get it stopped, just take one pain pill and it will stop it. And she keeps telling me take pain pills, and I said I don't have any. So she gave me a leave. Okay. Enough about that. I love you all. And thanks for your prayers and your love. And hugs and kisses and all that good stuff. And I will see you all later. Bye-bye.